It's day 2 of the ARB Show, the UK's biggest standalone arboriculture event, and we're on the TP stand where we're joined by TP dealer Phil from GGM. Phil, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Having a great show, really.
Yeah, sun's shining as well, which makes a
always a bonus, yeah.
huge difference.
Get used to it, yeah.
It is. So maybe before we go on, just explain GGM, who you are and your role with TP.
Okay, well, GGM Group are a TP dealer for the north of England. We look after anything really north of Birmingham. We've been TP dealers probably for 4 years now, really pushing it over the last 12 months, 24 months since I joined the company. My background's always been in the ARB industry, so we're trying to push it and grow the product.
Yeah, perfect. It's quite an impressive product, quite a lot on this stand here. What are TP showing off at the show?
So with TP, we've got obviously the full range of chippers running from 4 inches right the way up to 16-inch machines, which is probably one of the biggest ranges on the market for one manufacturer. We've got the 280 here, which is a track machine, also available as trailed, can be hand or excavator fed. 1 or 2 nice features on it, which do include the fast feed system for excavator feeding.
Okay. And it's quite interesting because there's a few unique features on this one, or certainly unique to TP. Mainly people might see it. This here in the remote in your hand. Talk me through what this is.
Okay, so this is the fast feed system. So feeding a machine normally by hand, you've got to have the safety bar here, which is activated if you get caught by the brushes or brush going in or something like that. When you're excavator feeding, the stop bar becomes a bit of an issue because you strike it with the timber, stops the machine. So we have this system now that you can switch on at the top here. If you turn the machine on, when you press that button, it demobilises the stop bar. We then get flashing lights as a warning here to say that you can't hand feed the machine, and then all the controls for the infeed are on this remote here. So you'd be sat in your excavator, feeding the machine, operating the forwards and reverse of the machine as well, and also the infeed rollers. So if you do infeed it and something doesn't go, you can reverse it and such like from the seat.
Right, so interesting. So that's quite a new system then that's been recently introduced.
Yeah, it's new, as in you can use it either or, as hand or excavator fed.
Okay, and is that going to be fitted on any ATP chipper?
It can be fit on the 11-inch and the 215, which is the 8-inch.
Right,
so just those two. Anything smaller than that, really, you wouldn't be excavator feeding.
Okay. So what would be the advantages then for an arborist using a system like this? What would be the advantage of that?
It's that flexibility that they can go to a job, or a smaller job where they're all hand feeding. They don't need 2 different chippers to be able to feed with the excavator. I mean, I can be sat on the excavator seat driving up and down the site and the chipper will follow me. I can drive the chipper as I'm sat on the seat. So it just gives you that one-man operation and whole tree chipping, so anything up to 11-inch, if you can get it into the infeed rollers, you should take it right through.
And that's quite instantaneous then when you use the remote, as soon as you press it, it's instantaneous?
Absolutely, yeah, the infeed's definite, the reverse is straight away, yeah, everything. The operation is dead easy. It's like driving a remote control car really, but on a slightly bigger scale.
Yeah, bigger scale, I guess, doing something slightly different as well than the car. So a bit more generally about TP, so you say you're a dealer, you've been a dealer for about, what, a year or 2 years?
Well, I've been involved with TP for nearly 2 years now, but I've been involved with chippers for 30 years.
So you've got a lot of experience with chippers then. So what is it about TP that stands out? What do you like about TP?
Quality, really. Build quality is excellent. I mean, the Danish way of putting stuff together, they've got a really good eye for detail. They look at what works within the industry and what the customer wants, and they'll work with the customer and the dealer to provide that. Also, the design and their actual the ease for the customer, the ease for the end user. And if we think something would fit better in the marketplace, they're very keen to work with us to redesign or incorporate these in the machines.
Yeah. So, and very much for the Focus TP, it's your diesel and your kind of high end, your kind of larger chippers, and you've got the electric as well. So there are those 2 options.
That's it. The electric option is brilliant. I mean, that's coming up. Coming very much more into the marketplace. We've got 6 and 8-inch full electric chippers with very good run times. We've done demos with customers where they've been big contractors, using the machine in earnest for the full day, and they're still getting half the battery life at the end of the day. So the longevity of work is still there even with a battery machine, and obviously a lot quieter and a lot nicer place to work without the engines running and such.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you finding then people are looking for in their chipper? Like, is it diesel, is it electric, is there a kind of trend either way?
It's diesel is a big thing, obviously, because that's, I mean, I'm of an age where diesel was the main thing.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
We do the petrol options, but the electric is coming up now, especially with your bigger customers, your bigger companies, local authorities, that type of thing. It's everything. We've got to keep our carbon footprint down, so we're helping that a little bit. And working in town centres and city centres, it's the noise, it's the emissions, everything like that, the plus. So electric will come through, and we are at the forefront of that, because I think we've got, you know, a very good chipper that with that electric capacity now to keep you working for the full day.
Yeah, good chip and a good interesting system as well. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Lovely, thank you very much.